MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Check on first by Sale, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Betts on at first, nobody out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Votto, a Canadian native, he was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ready with the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Question in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The set and the 2-1.
That's outside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ball 4.
And that misses.
Perfect.
Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He set the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He set the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Contact there, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Helpful.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for Milwaukee, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Bumgarner removed to first. And a dive, but he's back in. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Pitch out. Nothing doing. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As it misses inside for a ball. The 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1 the pitch. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Still no score. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
the plate, Madison Bumgarner. She'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next, the dangerous power threat, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Correa absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Mookie Betts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Set and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On the first, and it's a double play. Although the run does come in to score from third.
First baseman, number 19.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Joey Votto, runner in scoring position. With Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This one's flared toward left center. Bichette onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting center, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Facing an elite starter, you don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barely enough to hit him in the seats.
So now to the plate, Bichette. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try
One
to
ball,
bounce a
2 strikes,
curveball
yeah.
on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Counts 1-0. Hey.
Ball and a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
It's the best competition in all of sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
plate now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ready with the 2-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position. So he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Cubs strand 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired. 2 down now.
The batter.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the 1-1. Fastball well outside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Mustakis is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. A base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fouled off. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now back, left fielder.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he fouls this one off. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's outside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
The batter.
And now time is called here as they're as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 to him now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Ready with the 2-0.
3-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Miles Michaelis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 39, Miles Michaelis.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He went down.
Play ball.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball
Tough
2.
one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
No strike.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Yeah.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
The count is 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bad hit out.
Hunter.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating.
Okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rizzo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bumgarner removed to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Bumgarner sets. Here it is on 0-1. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Jake Odorizzi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 12, Jake Odorizzi.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, so that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two and one now to Mookie. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now batting, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Hey!
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Count full.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the belt, the pitch. Now the 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
T-Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. So striding in, Mitch Garver. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Giro, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he could execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
0 for 2 for him to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Cespedes going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run as they open it up to 8-3.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, David Peralta.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch.
Helpful.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lucas Giolito will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Biggio is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa.
Shortstop,
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Three runs already home here. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance, it's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Hard liner toward short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So they'll make a matchup move
now
here and bring on a
for the
southpaw
Brewers.
to face the left-handed
Number
hitter due up.
33, Brad Hand.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
1 strike.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pulled toward right center field. Olsen is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The next Cub up, Jose Altuve. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 9-3. Kyle Ryan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
56, Kyle Ryan.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.